Below the surface, an unseen world might exist, one that has sparked the interest of mystics, driven wartime missions, and caused decades of government secrecy. Imagine extensive underground cities, ancient advanced societies, high-speed tunnel systems connecting continents, and encounters with beings unknown to contemporary society. This is not merely myth or science fiction. It's a theory grounded in centuries of hidden narratives, forbidden writings, and decoded military documents. This is the Hollow Earth, one of the most persistent and controversial enigmas ever whispered throughout the corridors of history. Let's explore Agartha, a mythical underground kingdom often described in theosophical and esoteric texts. It's said to be a massive subterranean world filled with cities, advanced technology, and a highly evolved society. According to some accounts, Agartha is home to spiritually enlightened beings who live in harmony, free from the conflict and chaos of the surface world. Its capital city, Shambhala, not to be confused with the Buddhist Shambhala, is sometimes described as a place of immense beauty and crystal architecture. Some claim the entrances to Agartha lie hidden in remote mountain ranges such as the Himalayas, the Arctic, or the deep jungles of South America. Others believe it's connected by an ancient global tunnel system, predating recorded history, stretching beneath entire continents. A network of tunnels allegedly links major world landmarks, including the Sphinx in Egypt, Mount Shasta in California, and the ruins of Teotihuacan in Mexico, implying a unified global infrastructure. Certain leaked maps, often dismissed as hoaxes, show supposed underground corridors that crisscross continents, connecting these sacred sites. According to some theorists, these tunnels are still in use today by secret societies or shadow governments. In rare, declassified military documents and whistleblower testimonies, terms like subterranean transit systems and deep earth access points appear, leading many to suspect these legends are founded on real-world operations buried beneath the veil of national security. There are even claims that these tunnels are navigated using high-speed maglev systems, far more advanced than anything acknowledged publicly. Additionally, the Phil Schneider case has become a cornerstone for those asserting a deep underground military-industrial complex. Schneider, a former geological engineer, claimed in the 1990s that he participated in building underground bases and was injured during a firefight with non-human entities in the Dulce facility. He showed physical scars as proof and gave lectures revealing the existence of over 100 deep underground military bases in the US alone. His death in 1996, ruled a suicide under questionable circumstances, has only intensified speculation. Next, we have Shambhala, a spiritual kingdom found in Tibetan Buddhist traditions. Unlike Agartha, Shambhala is not typically depicted as physically underground, but exists in a higher dimension or a parallel realm. It is ruled by a line of enlightened kings, known as the Rigden Kings, who are said to be preparing to one day reappear in our world to defeat darkness and usher in a new golden age. The concept of Shambhala is deeply rooted in Tibetan texts, especially the Kalachakra Tantra, which describes its geography, society, and prophecy of future transformation. In the early 20th century, Russian mystics and explorers, including Nicholas Roerich, embarked on expeditions through Central Asia, seeking this hidden land, inspired by both religious texts and theosophical teachings. Some claim that these journeys yielded secret agreements with hidden races or access to ancient knowledge kept from the public. Another fascinating element involves serpent guardians. Serpent beings appear in mythologies across every major continent, often as protectors of sacred underground sites or ancient knowledge. In Hindu mythology, the Naga are semi-divine serpent beings who dwell in lavish palaces beneath the earth in realms such as Patala. These palaces are said to contain immense treasures and arcane scriptures. In Mesoamerican belief, Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent god, is linked to caves and underground temples, places believed to be entrances to other worlds. In Aboriginal Australian law, the rainbow serpent resides in underground waterholes and governs fertility and creation. These entities often serve as both guardians and gatekeepers, suggesting a common archetype: the serpent as the custodian of forbidden or sacred knowledge. Esoteric traditions, such as the Gnostics and certain Freemasonic lodges, interpret the serpent as a symbol of suppressed wisdom, potentially hinting at truths hidden beneath literal and metaphorical layers. Our history is dotted with explorers who claimed contact with inner Earth realms. Perhaps most famously, Admiral Richard Byrd, during his 1947 Operation Highjump expedition to Antarctica, allegedly recorded a secret diary in which he described flying into a massive opening near the South Pole. According to the account, Byrd encountered a temperate region filled with green vegetation, mammoth-like creatures, and a technologically advanced society. The beings he met reportedly expressed concern over humanity's nuclear capabilities and warned him to deliver a message of peace to the surface world. Though controversial and largely dismissed by mainstream historians, Byrd's account remains central to modern Hollow Earth conspiracy theories. There are deeper layers to the Byrd theory. Some versions suggest that Byrd's mission was not merely exploratory, but military in nature, with the intent of confronting an unknown force based within Antarctica. Following the expedition, Byrd was allegedly silenced, and any evidence of inner Earth encounters was classified by U.S. intelligence. Whistleblowers claim Byrd was brought before Congress in a closed session where he was forbidden from ever speaking publicly on the issue. Unconfirmed military documents supposedly reference skirmishes with flying discs emerging from beneath the ice, fueling speculation that the so-called Antarctic UFOs originate from within the Earth itself, not outer space. Additional claims state that energy weapons were used during these encounters, leading to rapid withdrawal of U.S. forces. Some researchers have drawn connections between these events and Operation Deep Freeze, another U.S. military mission with undisclosed objectives in Antarctica. During World War II, the Nazis were deeply invested in occult knowledge and the search for lost civilizations. The Ahnenerbe, a pseudo-scientific research division of the SS, conducted expeditions to places like Tibet and the Arctic. They were driven by the belief that ancient super races, possibly from underground civilizations like Agartha or Shambhala, held powerful secrets that could aid in their ideological and military goals. Post-war intelligence reports suggest that Nazi Germany may have built advanced bases in Antarctica, particularly at Queen Maud Land, codenamed New Schwabenland. Some believe that a portion of the Nazi elite escaped to these bases using advanced propulsion technology, and that the rumored Fourth Reich continues to operate covertly from beneath the polar ice. Further evidence cited by believers includes the post-war interest of U.S. and Soviet intelligence agencies in Antarctica. Both nations dramatically increased their polar surveillance, and rumors spread of deep drilling projects, nuclear detonations to collapse cavern systems, and unexplained disappearances of polar research teams. The 1959 Antarctic Treaty, signed by 12 nations, prohibited military activity and mining on the continent, officially to preserve peace, but some theorists argue it was to prevent discovery of inner Earth secrets. There are also reports from remote viewers, individuals trained in psychic reconnaissance for intelligence purposes, who claim to have witnessed vast underground installations, ancient technology, and non-human beings in Earth's interior. Some allege that breakaway civilizations, technologically advanced factions that split from surface society, now operate autonomously within deep Earth environments, having severed ties with mainstream governance long ago. These factions are said to possess interdimensional travel capabilities and hyper-advanced AI systems designed to manage their ecosystems independently. In our digital age, technology adds a modern layer to these age-old mysteries. Some theorists argue that satellite imagery from services like Google Earth deliberately obscures specific locations, particularly in the polar regions. Alleged anomalies, blurred areas, geometric formations, or unnatural terrain features have sparked speculation about hidden entrances, secret installations, or even concealed civilizations. These suspicions are heightened by the existence of no-fly zones over parts of Antarctica and international treaties that limit access to certain areas. While most of these restrictions are practical or environmental, they contribute to a broader narrative suggesting that governments and powerful institutions may be hiding truths beneath our feet. Beyond physical caves, declassified government projects have hinted at massive underground installations unrelated to geology, like NORAD, Cheyenne Mountain Complex, Mount Weather Emergency Operations Center, and other deep bunker systems. These raise questions about the extent of underground infrastructure built during the Cold War and its potential connection to Hollow Earth narratives. If governments are capable of creating self-contained cities beneath the surface for continuity of governance, what else might be hidden out of public view? The concept of the Hollow Earth intersects with other fringe theories as well. Some believe extraterrestrials aren't alien, but intraterrestrial, originating from inside the Earth rather than space. The Dulce-based conspiracy suggests a joint human-alien underground facility beneath New Mexico, where genetic experiments and interdimensional portals exist. Others believe inner Earth civilizations are remnants of Atlantis or Lemuria, forced underground after cataclysmic events. These civilizations, having retained advanced knowledge, now influence world events through subtle manipulation, operating from hidden realms. Some fringe researchers also tie these subterranean races to biblical Nephilim or Watchers, suggesting ancient texts may refer to real beings hidden in the Earth's recesses. So, what's your take? Is the Hollow Earth theory just a relic of imagination and mistrust? Or could there be more beneath the surface, literally? Dive into the mystery, explore the myths, and consider the evidence. Whether legend or lost truth, the allure of a world beneath our own endures.